What's up, guys? It has been quite some time since I have made a YouTube video. I started doing them back in the spring, kind of in our early part of our nursery season. It got very busy this spring. Now, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll know I produce quite a few shorts on Facebook, 1 to 2 minute videos at the most. The reason I quit doing YouTube mostly is because our internet wouldn't cooperate. It took 2 to 3 hours to upload a 15-minute YouTube video versus like a couple minutes to upload a Facebook video. And I got so aggravated with it and I just didn't have the time this spring. But I'm gonna give it another shot and see if I can, YouTube will cooperate and let me upload videos efficiently. The main reason I want to do this is because I know there are people out there interested in this type of stuff and enjoy seeing kind of the behind the scenes stuff on our Facebook page. I can only show so much because I'm trying to sell there more so. Here on YouTube, I want to show y'all more of what goes into this. Now, if you're new here, this is Dry Bottom Farms Nursery. If you see the road coming in there, this kind of starts our farm. We own both sides of the road all the way down here, and our road keeps going way down yonder. But anyways, the section you see right here is our nursery, part of our nursery, and then back over there behind them trees is one of our cow pastures. It's now mid-July. Of course, we got plenty of beautiful mums growing. These are 3-gallon mums right here. We got a lot of plants that we held over from spring. We're gonna use those to kind of kick off our fall sales here August the 1st, I believe. Got some lemongrass, coleus, some petunia baskets, hostas. Then if you come back here on the back side of the shade house, we got a few potted zinnias, a lot of hibiscus back there looking nice. Limelight hydrangeas. If you'll notice, everything is very full. Been working on cleaning up today, cutting some weeds along the edge. Between the two greenhouses, if you notice here, we got plenty of plants set up between the two houses. Butterfly bush, green giant arborvitae, got some hydrangeas, viburnum, Peggy Martin roses. A little bit empty space back here behind the Peggy Martins. I'm not sure what I showed this spring as far as the greenhouses goes, but we were busy. We had all this full this spring, beautiful flowers. Right now it's kind of empty. We got a few tomato plants to kick off fall sales. We got a bunch of potted zinnias, coneflower, some creeping sedum, a few marigolds. Now these plants can't stay in this greenhouse because we got 300 greenhouse type tomatoes that's going to be growing in 3-gallon pots here in this greenhouse. And if you'll notice, we're totally out of space over on the other side of the greenhouses. So what I'm going to do here is take a little spot. This spot's not flat, it's on incline just like this greenhouse, but it's not level either side to side. But we're gonna make the best of what we can and lay down some ground cloth right here and this little open spot, basically to have a little bit more room to grow our potted zinnias, limelight hydrangeas. I've got several under mist. I'll show that in another video, our propagation system and kind of how that works. But so far this spring and summer, we've been very successful propagating a lot of Peggy Martin roses, limelight hydrangeas, that type of stuff. We're going to do one more round of cuttings, I guess, next week and the week after. And then after that, it's going to be really kind of getting too late. Our daylight's starting to fade already. So I'm going to put a halt on that. But I think we should, after next week, we'll get a couple thousand cuttings, 2,000 or 3,000 for the summer. I was kind of ambitious early on. But also, if you didn't know, we had a newborn. Little Charlie Stovall was born June 29th. So kind of put me out for about a week on the farm. I didn't do much at all. We stayed in the hospital for 4 days alone. So a new addition there, a little boy. Mom and baby Charlie are doing very well. I'm so thankful and blessed to have the family that I have. So as I've already mentioned, we're pretty much out of grow space. I've got to have this space, of course, for the driveway. That's my little, kind of like our personal garden, I guess, but also a display garden. Of course, I had to have room for parking as well. So we're pretty much out of growing room. I will mention this little greenhouse has nothing in it, but this time of year you cannot grow anything in that greenhouse. It don't have roll-up sides or anything. It does have ventilation, but that don't help very much. So this puts me in a predicament. We're trying to expand our nursery, and we're out of space to grow the nursery. We're not out of land by no means. We have quite a bit of land around here. If we come to the back of the pad, nor all the grass, we sprayed grass killer on all that earlier in the week, so it should die. But we have a couple different options for expanding the nursery. If you see here, this hillside kind of drops off. So I can't grow anything here on the hillside as far as potting plant wise. We could go across the road and knock down pine trees and go that direction. But the problem is we've got water on that side, but we don't have power. So we'd have to run more power if we ever wanted to build another greenhouse over there. But back over here behind our mum pad and shade house, the hill kind of drops off right here, and then it flattens out. There's a bottom pasture back behind this cutover right here, but the hill drops off right here and flattens out for, I don't know, about 50 or 60 yards or so. Obviously you can't tell anything by these trees and brush, but it kind of flattens out a little bit. Probably half an acre's worth of land. Now that's not a lot of land by no means, but it's big enough to expand our nursery on. We'll have to like cut a road in right here to get to it. If I can make enough money this fall, I think we're going to spend the money and clear that half an acre. And now I know it's got some skidder ruts in it, so it's going to need a little bit of dirt work to get a nice decent little smooth pad. We'll come in, cover it with ground cloth, and then probably cover it with gravel as well. It's a lot of decision making to be done. Of course, we got to make money this fall. I've got several $1,000s worth of plants to sell. We got a pumpkin crop, a 4-acre pumpkin crop growing right now. I'll show that in another video. We'll have an acre zinnia field for the fall. All sorts of good stuff, plus the nursery, and I'm excited about it. Hopefully I'm going to be able to share that with you guys, and more of the behind the scenes, because what I show on Facebook strictly mostly sales, a little bit of humor, but no behind the scenes, because doing all this stuff, I do 99.9% of this stuff myself. I do have part-time help that like actually, you know, takes care of like the labor. Like, I planted a few of these mums. I'll be honest, I didn't plant very many. Didn't have to do all that bending over, thank goodness. My high school and college help did that this summer, and they've been a huge asset to me, having that little bit of part-time help during the week. But the stressful part comes into figuring out how to order the plants, supplies, how to pay for the supplies and materials, and also, you know, how to price it, how to sell it, because I'm not on contract or anything. We sell strictly retail, and I'd say we did pretty good. We sold $60,000 worth of plants this spring, all retail, so I would say I'm doing something right. But that's just a little bit of a look what's going around the nursery, and kind of my thoughts behind the scenes of what's happening here. We're in the dog days of summer. I've got to start, I've got to get our hay equipment ready to cut some hay here soon, because we got cows as well as nursery and all. Between the newborn and nursery spring, I have not cut any hay this year, so we're going to be down on our hay, but it is what it is. I can't help that. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching this video today. If you haven't already, subscribe to us, and I'm going to try to be more regular posting. My name's Aaron, or Farmer Ron, as I go by on our Facebook page. It's kind of built up a name there. So if you haven't checked us out on Facebook, feel free to hop over there and check that out. And thanks for watching.